I'm just eating some pistachios without the shell on them.
Sorry, I have the guys from Rich House, Poor House of the Fun. What are you going to do with it?
Oh, I know. Tell them I'll ring them back.
Okay, will do.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I don't know what I'm going to do. They're literally putting it on me again. 2 weeks they're giving me to do it. I haven't got 2 weeks. I can't do it in 2 weeks. I'm too busy. So I don't know what I'm going to say to them. And they keep giving me a month's notice to do the shop. So I'll call them tomorrow.
When it comes to money, Britain is a divided nation. Over the last 10 years, the income gap between rich and poor has continued to widen. To make things worse, living costs are going through the roof. But how much does money really matter? One man is about to find out what the other side is like. In the British suburbs of Eastern England, behind the pearly gates of Peterborough, lives a man with ambitions as vast as his surroundings. Joseph Valente is a self-made multi-millionaire and a man with ambitions to become a billionaire.
So I'm just having my tennis courts redone right now, so excuse the mess.
For the last decade, he's been building businesses from the ground up, now running the world's first trade business university, helping thousands turn skills into empires.
I've learned more in 2 months than I have done in the last probably 9 years in business.
He burst into the public eye as the winner of The Apprentice, and in a twist no one saw coming, ended up firing Lord Sugar.
Listen, if you don't want to take the risk, I want to grow a national business, let me buy you out, and then if it goes wrong, then I will take the heat.
But Joseph wasn't born into wealth. Every pound he's made has been the result of relentless hustle, smart moves, and a belief that failure isn't the end.
You know, yesterday it was 1, the other day it was 1. You can't go from doing 10 or 15 a day to making 1 booking a day.
It's the start. Away from the boardroom, Joseph is a devoted father to his 4-year-old son, teaching him valuable lessons to build his knowledge, confidence, and independence from an early age. But this week, Joseph faces a very different challenge, living as if his entire budget was just £64, the same amount many families across Britain have left to survive on after bills each week. For a man used to first-class travel, supercars, and high-level networking in London with millionaires and billionaires, this will be a reality check like no other.
So everybody asks me what it takes to be high performance, and I just say, go to the bed in the clothes that you wore the night before. Let's roll.
While most of us are still fast asleep, Joseph Valente is already halfway into his morning routine. In fact, he's been preparing since last night. For Joseph, time is money, and he's not about to waste a single second.
So before I head to the office, I always like to take 5 minutes with a clean page and write down my goals. And I set goals in 3 ways: personal, professional, and financial. So it might be under personal, spend more time with my little boy. Okay, under professional, it might be go and do another course, get a new mentor. Under financial, it might be make £1 million in profit this month. And so I like to set, kind of 3 sub goals under each main header, and then I'll do them for the month, and I'll do them for the year, and I'll have some 10-year ones. But for me, goal setting, I just like to sit in front of a notepad and just start to get creative. So don't overthink it, just put pen to paper and do it.
It's this level of discipline and the unwavering focus on where he's heading that keeps Joseph operating at the very top.
As this show is called Unfinished Business, and the whole thing is famed around scaling up a business, so many businesses never either fulfill their full potential or they go bust, not through lack of opportunity, but through lack of education. And every business owner that I speak to is usually held back by some recurring things. Number 1 is limiting beliefs. Number 2, they think they have a lack of resources, because every entrepreneur has to start at some point. Like me, I wasn't competent when I started up. Okay, being good at the job does not mean that you are going to naturally be good at business. In actual fact, most people, when they get in a business environment, it feels completely unnatural, and they take on jobs, roles and responsibilities running a company that they're not trained for doing those roles. It's about going into the marketplace and hunting down the opportunities. No one is coming to save you. There are businesses like Trade Mastermind out there that are dedicated to guidance, support and help. And we will do everything within our power. You've still got to do the work. I'm not going to do the work for you, but we will support you, guide you, train you and help you. And you can build the lifestyle that you want. Big cash deals, yeah? Massive focus. Started Discovery Day this morning. I'm currently covering for one of my trainers, so I'm going to be doing them for the whole of August. They're really fun. I really enjoy them, but trying to run the business and being out for 7 hours on the stage is tough, and we're running them every 2 days. It's 3 times a week, but we're doing it in our new little Discovery Day room. It's the perfect size for these little mini masterclasses. And yesterday, you'll have seen that the new Hall of Fame, the success stories went up in that room to just give it some more personality and just so they feel like they're in a place of success. So it's going to be interesting to see what that vibe looks like this morning. A good business that goes into a service-based industry just goes in and improves the basics. They don't go in and like come up with some revolutionary technology. From 2016 to 2019, I built Impra to doing 6,000 boilers a year in a market where there were 75,000 businesses in the gas safe world, okay, and there were guys willing to put a boiler in for 200 quid. We were 3 grand on average. How will we go in and dominate that space in 3 years to that volume? Now, I want you to remember this. People don't buy the service. They buy the company delivering the service. Yeah, people don't buy the service, they buy the company delivering the service. If you introduce that into your business, everything will change. If you become the Starbucks version of the trades business, you will skyrocket your growth. It's the tiny nuances that make all the difference. It might seem like something so small, but those little variables across lots of different parts of the process stack up, don't they? Morning everyone, I've just woken up and my morning routine starts with a 15-minute sauna, a cold plunge and a workout. So we're going to head on downstairs now.
Joseph's invested £100,000 turning part of his home into a private spa. For him, self-care isn't a luxury, it's part of the job.
Okay, so I've got my own spa. I like to go jump in the sauna and always have a coffee on hand early morning.
Tony's rise under Joseph has been rapid, from electrician to nearly $500,000 in a month. In Joseph's world, the only way is up.
So I started out as an electrician. I've always had a lot of faith in Joe. I've known him personally for a long, long time. So, you know, any sort of ideas he brings to the table, I'm always open and willing to learn from him. I've gone on to do a £450,000 sales month myself. It's just insanity where we've gone, where I've gone, my journey with the company. We've had our first ever 100% conversion on events. We are happy if we do 50% or 40%. Joe will find a way to get us doing 110%. If there's anyone on the planet that can do it, it will be Joe.
Woo! Okay, so now we're going to have a shower, but you guys can't come. So we're back at TMHQ, ready to smash another month. It's August, can you believe it? That means we're 8 months into 2025. Now the rest of the year is gonna fly by, but we've got 5 months left to smash it. And that means that you have got 5 months to smash it too. Whether you're working in full-time employment, you're an entrepreneur, and you've started your own thing, or you're another big business owner and you're ready to grow. Make sure you set big goals, you take massive levels of action, and you go out there and smash it. Each week, every week, we're putting out an episode that's taking us, you know, a good week to produce. So it would mean a lot if you could support what we do. Anyway, let's get the week started. So you'll be surprised how I turn these visions into a reality. Usually they come out with some scribble on a whiteboard. I get it to the designers and it turns into something that sells out millions and millions of pounds. So when you work with designers, it's so much faster to give them the brief up front and actually tell them exactly what you want if you know what you want, or they go off and they make something and it's usually a million miles away from where you want it to be. I'm not saying that it is, okay? But it does happen from time to time. What we're trying to do is get the TM 3-year Business Academy launched to our existing customers. We currently have about 30 customers completing our academies month on month, and at the minute they've only got access to year 1. Well, the launch of year 2 and year 3 on the TM 3-year Business Academy was for those guys. So the headline is TM 3-year Business Academy. Get TM City and Guilds Business Accredited. Launching this October to existing customers only. New training, new community, new coach. That can be page 1, basically, yeah? And then you can have Chris here. Sorry, Chris, yeah. And then you can have the TM City and Guilds. Now, I will say the Trade Mastermind is the first business ever to work with City and Guilds on a business accreditation for trades businesses. We are changing the game with what we're doing here right now. Got it? Cool, see you in an hour. Right.
And then
Where's your whiteboard gone?
start.
You need to keep a rolling countdown against your daily target. What? That is it? You've got
No, that's in total this month.
What?
2K today. I've worked.
write it on the board, work the variance, and keep running that variance down, yeah? Are you on the phone? What does management information mean?
Yeah.
What does management information mean?
Like admin stuff, right? You've got the phone.
Nope.
Yeah, you've got the phone.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, get yourself trained up on the playbook. It's just because your call was, hey Dave, how's it going? I've got 2 events for you. The module's management information. Anyway, which date would you want? Yeah,
Okay, yeah.
which is fine. Okay, because that's what you're ringing up to do. So Dave, it's management information.
And then we'll say like this is that, and then
You want to just get them excited about management information.
Okay.
Yeah, what key indicators are you tracking? Your sales, your marketing. This is going to give you a full wraparound of all of the most important parts of your organisation and what to focus on. The main goal for this organisation is to build a company that has enough enterprise value within the next 3 to 5 years we can exit for 100 million. Yeah, that's the aim. That's what I want to achieve as the CEO. Exit horizon is 3 to 5 years, and we are building towards that. So how do you build a business that's worth 100 million in exit value? And that doesn't mean that the business has to do 100 million in revenue, and it doesn't mean the business has to do 100 million in profit. It has to do with a figure called EBITDA. It's anywhere between 6 to 8 times. If you add tech within the business and we develop ed tech as part of the company, it can go between 10 to 15 times, i.e. if we are doing 10 million in EBITDA in 2026, the business at that stage is worth 6 times the 10 million, meaning it's valued at 60 million. The opening message here is about building a team around us that own the goal. So what is the EMI scheme? So EMI equals Enterprise Management Incentive. It's a government-backed share option scheme designed to help business like ours retain and reward their top talent. It allows elected employees to own shares in the business. There are tax benefits, and it will result for the people that are on it in a significant payout. The key things to note here are this is not a bonus. This is an equity option. You are getting the chance to own a part of the company, not just earn more salary. So if we sell for 100 million, your shares will be worth a real percentage of that. For me, it's about sharing the outcome. And this company, I can tell you right now, from the conversations that we're having, and Sam will verify, has the opportunity to do something seriously big.
Sam is the Chief Financial Officer of Joseph's company, responsible for managing the money, the risk, and the long-term value of the business. He's seen Joseph make bold decisions before, but this time, he's not convinced. A millionaire CEO living on just £65. Sam isn't sure it's even possible.
So I've spent the last 5 years as a CFO. In my last job, I had the privilege of being the Chief Financial Officer of a large fashion company where we expanded across Europe, bought multiple different businesses, did multiple fundraisers. So that gives lots of relevant experience to Trade Mastermind's vision for growth going forward. Is there a direct return on investment that I can put into a spreadsheet? Probably not. But yeah, I think it will be quite a good PR piece for Joe to do. I think it'll be good for the business overall and good for Joe's PR. Well, I'm not sure. I think where he'll struggle the most is I'm not sure he's done anything himself for a number of years. So I'll be curious to know if he still knows how to shop in a supermarket or do some very basic things.
You might be surprised, Sam, but let's put Joseph to the test.
The average household in the UK has £40 a week to spend on their food shop, and based on the rich house, poor house theme that we're currently running with, I'm going to do the same. Okay, so great deal, £1.19. We've got 5 bananas, 78p, that's 1 banana a day. So we're currently on £2. £1.29 for the lemons. They are £4.29 for a packet of strawberries. Trying to balance strategy with the right prices and being able to actually cook this stuff, being healthy at the same time, because I want good food as well. Baby sweet corn, 99p. It's quite surprising how much steak actually costs. Grass bred steak is £12.89. That seems a little bit extortionate. Lidl whiskey to get me through the week. It's a good job I don't drink anymore. I'll tell you what, my last pound, I'm going to treat myself to a San Miguel. How about that for the last pound? You want to take a look at the basket? We've got some trainers, some eggs, some pizza, some yogurts, a bit of steak and a beer. That is going to be one wild week on a budget, that is. Have you seen this? You get them for jokes. You should get them for jokes? Why would you not get them for real? You wouldn't tell me you wouldn't go to school in those? I would. For PE? How much is it? £4.99. Have you got any bags?
Yeah, they're just under the till.
A success, sort of. He went over his £40 budget, but then again, Joseph always has a trick up his sleeve.
56.39.
Oh no, we're over budget. We've got 40 quid, so it's £16 over. It must have been the shoes, but I'm just going to have to pay for it now anyway.
Most people blow the budget and call it quits, but Joseph, he's out here negotiating haircuts for free. Are we sure he knows this isn't The Apprentice?
We are back with a fresh haircut. We've got a nice little routine down now. Every Wednesday, fresh cut. I've had it, so we've still kept the almost mullet effect, but a much smarter business version of the mullet effect, which is great. Because the other style was good, but it was getting a bit scruffy, so I've been able to rein it in quite nicely and get it still with nice character, but looking special.
Hi, I'm Josephine. I see everything. I do everything. Just ask.
So let me introduce you to Josephine.
Oh, right. He's gorgeous.
Well, it's me with hair, okay? The female version of me, okay? And she's going to be your 24/7 AI assistant, okay? That we will have available on each one of your computers and WhatsApps, and Joseph will give you a channel to be able to access it. And this is going to be a company-wide feed. Like me, she gets smarter every day, okay? So Josephine will get smarter every day, and her role in this organisation will be able to support you with instant replies and structured responses of how you can handle all of the day-to-day challenges that you face within your department, within your role, within your business. So it might be, how do I overcome a tricky customer service problem or solve this one-star review? You go to Josephine. It might be, how do I ensure that I get the right attendance? You go to Josephine. So the biggest challenge is, as leaders, managers,
managers and people within a company is who do you get support from? Well, you know, unless you've got that experienced mentor that you can access or they might be in a meeting, Josephine's going to be able to give you the support in real time.
Yeah, it is, but just do it.
Oh!
That's what you should write.
Whoa, what's this? That's not for you, you're the one.
Huh?
You're the one's for you.
Here, Joseph, here's your rich house, poor house, but your poor house breakfast. There we go, you're not having that. That's
What are
rich
those
house.
yogurts?
You need to get used to poor house.
Sausage roll with it.
Enjoy.
I'm definitely not drinking that. So what have I got for breakfast on the poor house breakfast? I got a sausage roll and a mill boner split pot. What a great name, mill boner. Source of protein. I'm sure it is.
Your avocado
See,
and
on
your
poor
egg.
house, I don't even get a knife. So dry. Yeah.
I can relate with you in terms of where I want to get to, how I want to provide for my family. So there's something on my mind, something that's to catch and say, like, would you be like a mentor of mine where I can learn from you and take your life experiences and like fighting my business out to date?
Well, you're getting it today, aren't you?
Yeah. That's what happened. Shit, okay, I need to chat to Jojo and see if we can do it on a...
I'm happy to spend some time with you if you need it, Good, no problem. Cool, you enjoying the day?
Yeah, man, you're a killer, so...
Yeah, excellent.
Gonna use up the phone.
Excellent, thanks, buddy.
No, you're welcome, thank you.
I've seen that you got me my new trainers.
I have.
Joseph's used to high-end sneakers, but on a £65 budget, he's forced to settle for something a little less luxury.
Right, okay, so we're into our Rich House Poor House week, and today I'm rocking my Lidl trainers. They're actually very comfortable and very stylish. We're just going to go and check in on some of the team. We'll go see how Malvina's doing. Malvina likes some fashion. Don't you, Mal?
Oh my God.
Do you like these? Do you like them?
Yeah, nice.
Excellent. So Monique's currently doing the sales targets. Yeah. How's it going? This floor feels a bit hard to walk on today, doesn't it?
Oh my God. Stop it.
Do you like these? I brought them in to show you. So Monique messaged me on Instagram saying that she liked my shoes and where could she get a pair. I said, well, I'm wearing them tomorrow.
Yeah.
$5.99 from the middle section.
Little prices.
Wackass recommended them.
I make the laces blue, but look.
Can you do the
Actually look really good though.
Yeah, no, they are good.
You should have got the whole outfit, fuck out and everything.
Nah, they didn't have that. It was just the trainers. Right, top booker this month gets the Lidl trainers. So the week has come to an end, and I've got to say it's not been easy. Eating pot noodles for breakfast and walking around in Lidl shoes has come with its challenges and complexities, but I came from nothing. What people don't realise is, growing up, I was broke. I've been rich, I've been poor, and the reality is I can survive anywhere. Don't be a victim, don't make excuses. Poverty is a choice, it's not a reality, and no one is coming to save you, okay? It's hard out there right now, it's always been hard, but we do live in an age where it's actually the easiest it's ever been. So for me, you've just got to do what you need to do, but I'm looking forward to going on holiday tomorrow. I'm off to Marbella to reset, to relax and rewind before September kicks off and we end the year strong. I've got 3 C-suite leaders in the business now. I've got a COO, a CFO and a CRO. If they can't run this, then we're all screwed.